In a hole in the ground, there lived a French scientist. He lived without a clock. No sunrises, no sunsets, no meetings, no lunch break. Just his body's sense of time. In 1962, Michael Siffre descended into a cave for 2 months with no watch and no daylight, just the raw rhythm of his biology. What he discovered changed how we understand time, sleep, and human life itself. And his findings are way more relevant to our overworked, always-on society than ever before. In July 1962, Michael Siffre descended 130 meters into the Saracen caves of the French Alps. His goal? To cut himself off completely. No clocks, no sun, and no schedules. He wanted to see how the human body would function in isolation from all external cues. He stayed in the cave for 59 days, recording when he felt tired, when he woke up, and when he ate. Everything based purely on how he felt. A surface team tracked his activity but never gave him any time updates. He believed he was only in the cave for 25 days when he was down there for almost 60. Now, why is this significant? Because it proves that without time cues, the human body doesn't run on a perfect 24-hour clock. Siffre's internal day stretched from 25 to 30 hours, and he found that he had completely lost the ability to keep track of time. And yet his sleep and wake cycles remained regular throughout. Later, in 1972, he went even deeper, both literally and psychologically, in a 6-month NASA-sponsored isolation in Texas. This time he experienced emotional instability, mental fog, and even suicidal thoughts. So the message was clear. Our bodies have a biological clock, and it's not set by culture or work hours. It's tuned by nature and especially by daylight. You take that away and the internal systems begin to drift. Siffre's findings laid the groundwork for what we now call chronobiology, the study of biological rhythms. Siffre's findings laid the groundwork for what we now call chronobiology, the study of our biological rhythms. Scientists discovered the brain has a master clock, what they called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, that regulates sleep, hormone production, and even your metabolism. They also confirmed that light is the strongest Zeitgeber, a German word for time giver, that resets our biological clock every single day. In 2017, the Nobel Prize for Medicine went to researchers who decoded the genetic basis for these rhythms, for which Siffre's cave experiment was the inspiration. So, Siffre removed the clock to learn about biology, but today many of us are ignoring our biology to obey the clock. Think about the Western working world. We've got 9-to-5 jobs, night shifts, early school start times. We get blue light from our phones, we have overbooked calendars and constant notifications. We've created a society that fights against our own natural rhythms. Shift workers that make up about 20% of the workforce often live in a state of perpetual jet lag, increasing the risk of things like heart disease, depression, and diabetes. Even office workers face social jet lag, waking up to alarms that clash with their natural rhythms and sleep cycles. So what can we learn from Siffre's cave experiment? First, your body has its own clock, so respect it as much as you can. For most people, it's close to 24 hours, but that varies. If you constantly override it with late night work, artificial lights, or social demands, your health is going to take a hit. Secondly, light matters. Exposure to natural light during the day and limiting artificial light at night can reset and protect your circadian rhythms. Andrew Huberman has been a massive supporter of this, constantly saying that you should get at least 20 minutes of direct sunlight every single day. Lastly, we need to rethink time in the workspace. Think flexible start times, remote work, and awareness of chronotypes, that being whether you're a morning lark or a night owl. Michael Siffre stepped into the darkness to understand time and came out with a message that we haven't fully heard. When we lose touch with nature's clock, we lose touch with ourselves. Well, thank you for watching and for joining me at the start of what I hope will be a long and adventurous journey. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it thought-provoking, because someone has to, and it may as well be you. And until next time, remember this: one day we will all be stardust. So until then, you may as well subscribe.